Also making headlines today, President Trump said he is considering serving a third term despite the constitutional ban. He made the remarks to NBC News. When asked about the details, the president said, "I'm not joking, and there are methods which you could do it." When pressed about those methods and asked if Vice President Vance could pass the role to him, Mr. Trump indicated that is one way and added, "But there are others too." The 22nd Amendment, which was added to the Constitution in 1951, says no person can be elected to the office of president more than twice. The growing measles outbreak in Texas is sparking concern in Washington and putting a brighter spotlight on President Trump's cabinet secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Kennedy, who heads Health and Human Services, has ordered the CDC to provide up-to-date guidance for the virus. He also wrote vaccines can protect vulnerable populations. At the same time, he forced out a top vaccine official. Today, Republican Senator James Lankford, who voted to confirm Kennedy, said he is worried about the outbreak. As for Secretary Kennedy, he says he trusts his previous testimony on this subject.
When he actually went through the nomination process, he supported the measles vaccine, and he talked about the entire childhood schedule of vaccines and encouraged that and said that is not something that HHS is going to discourage families from doing.
There are 483 confirmed cases of measles across the U.S. Most are in Texas, but outbreaks have been confirmed in 19 other states as well. According to the CDC, the MMR vaccine is 97% effective against measles. Fire crews in the Carolinas are getting help from nature as they fight wildfires in the states. Rain in Greenville County, South Carolina today could give those crews the upper hand against the Table Rock fire, but officials warn the fire is only 9% contained. That blaze, which has charred more than 10,000 acres so far, has now stretched into parts of North Carolina. More disagreements in the ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas. Hamas leaders say they accepted a ceasefire deal Saturday after a proposal came from Egypt and Qatar. But Israel says it will put together its own counter-proposal in coordination with the U.S. This as Israel continues military action in Gaza. Overnight, at least 19 people were killed by Israeli strikes. Those strikes hit shortly before the start of Eid al-Fitr. The holiday is meant to be a joyous celebration to mark the end of the fasting month, Ramadan. And actor Richard Chamberlain has died. Chamberlain is best known for his roles on two popular TV shows that cemented him as the king of the miniseries. He won Golden Globes for his roles in the epic period piece Shogun and the romantic drama The Thornbirds. Chamberlain's publicist said the actor died in Hawaii following complications from a stroke. Richard Chamberlain was 90 years old. Still to come on PBS News Weekend, how an American journalist survived multiple assassination attempts orchestrated by the Iranian government. And don't worry about the parking, we take you to see cherry blossoms in full bloom in the nation's capital.
This is PBS News Weekend from the David M. Rubenstein studio at WETA in Washington, home of the PBS NewsHour, weeknights on PBS.